It is so good to see y'all. Wait, I gotta just start where I think is the beginning. Hold on, let me pull this photo up. The image of you in a tent, Jennifer, like wow, morning after.
Uh-huh.
The yes day situation. Is that what led to this movie?
That is exactly what led to this movie, Scott, that very image. So I've been having yes days with my kids for almost a decade,
Yeah.
all because my daughter loved this book so much by Amy Krauss Rosenthal. And it's just a day of a kid where if you want to have a picnic, you have a picnic. If you want to eat ice cream for breakfast, you eat ice cream. If you want to stay up late, you stay up late. Of course, what kid doesn't want to do all of those things?
Right.
And so I've been doing this for a while. And one day I just posted, not even knowing if other moms were doing yes days
Right.
or other families. And I posted a picture of myself after always we finish sleeping in the yard in a tent, and Ben Everard and Lawrence Gray called me up and said, "Hey, we have the rights to this book. Should we produce this together?" And I said, "Yes, of course. What a great idea."
It is next level. I just talked to Miguel, who then told me about the story of wanting to be able to tell this story through a culturally blended family, which I thought was
Hmm.
such a really great choice for this movie. But Edgar, tell me this. I'm a little disappointed, Jen. I have to tell you, I'm a little disappointed because usually when we do these interviews, I'm standing next to Edgar, who regularly is the best smelling person in any space that you're in.
True.
But
I will
but
tell you, this is true.
right? But Edgar, tell me this. Could you ever believe, after being through this experience of shooting Yes Day with Jennifer Garner, that she would ever be considered by any of her children as once being the fun killer?
No, no, but I get it. I get why, because because it's being a parent, and I'm not a father yet, but this experience has helped me a lot, and also I'm very close to my friends who are, and I
Yeah.
have a sister who's a wonderful mother, and it is an impossible job. It is an impossible job,
Impossible.
so. I mean, for me, it is very hard, and I know, and her kids are adorable, and they're so beautifully, raised and polite. They're like the best kids. But yeah, I'm sure that sometime at someday, if they want to get something out of Jennifer, they will call her fun killer. But that is love. I mean, you need to give kids structure. They want to be free,
Yeah,
but we also want to be protected. It's both things happen at the
it's
same
real.
time. Liberate me, protect me. Liberate me, be my safety net. Let me do whatever I want, but please give me boundaries. I mean,
Right.
that's why being a parent is an impossible job, and that's why
Woo! Listen, I've got two dogs, and this for a very simple reason. I am not ready.
yeah,
It's
I
really
am
good
not
to
ready.
know that. That's
yeah,
a
it's
really
really good
good
to
thing
know
You
that.
to know.
know?
But
Now
yes,
tell me
I'm a
this.
fun killer. It's okay.
You it's okay. I'll be that. It's all right. But you're safe, aren't you? You're safe.
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so tell me this. You're in this movie. You guys are having a fantastic time, and then you're at this like it's like a for lack of a better phrase, it is a glorious capture the flag balloon fight, and up the wall, Jen goes into a backflip, and I was like, oh, she's channeling some hardcore Sydney Bristow. Like this is Alias through. She was like, I got it. I still got it. I still got it.
Believe me, before we did that, we rehearsed it a couple of times. And the stunt coordinator, the boss lady on this movie, is my stunt double of the last 20 years. So
Yeah.
she is who taught me how to do it originally. She's the one who put me back in the harness and said, "You're doing it. You're fine." I said, "I don't know if I can. I don't know if it'll make me seasick to flip a bunch of times."
Yeah.
She was like, "Nope, you've got it." It was fine. It was great. It was so much fun. I knew exactly how, I remembered how to approach the wall. I remembered how to flip myself over, and we got it. No problem. I'm ready to
Julian,
go.
Julian, the young actor who plays you guys' son in the movie, he said he was standing 10 feet away from you. You went up the first time and he was like, whoa. Whoa. I was like, I don't know if you know this, but she's like an action star. I don't know if
Exactly,
you're
exactly.
familiar with like Elektra and Alias. Can you believe it's been 20 years? 20
Since
years since the
Alias,
premiere of
I
Alias?
know. Believe me, I cannot.
What do you remember about, and I know this is a crazy question, but like, what do you remember about where you were, like what your life was like, what you were experiencing as this young actress experiencing a whole new level, right? What was that like for you?
Oh, it was such a crazy year because it was the year of 9/11. It was just such an intense year. Um, I remember being so busy, I didn't realize my life had changed until I went Christmas shopping. I had my first Saturday morning off, and I'd worked all night and I was tired, and I was kind of walking into a store, and every person in the store stopped to talk to me. And I'd been acting a long time professionally, and I had never, and I kind of went, oh my gosh, I think something's changed. I think something happened. But I was like behind the eight ball. I didn't realize
Yeah.
until, because all you do when you're on a show is think, oh, our ratings, are we going to get canceled? No, we were okay.
No, you were real okay. Real okay. In fact, I want to show you this image because I thought it was so funny. Edgar, if you're not following Jennifer on Instagram, brother, you are missing
No, no, of
out.
course I do. Of course I
Like
do.
the
Yeah.
when you had Birdie dressed up in the different outfits, and then bam, here it comes, this one right there. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's unreal. It's
Yes,
unreal.
I did buy a turtleneck for my dog and a red wig. Yes, I did. Still have it.
Okay, and then this is the last one because Edgar, it is like ultimate mom goals. But if you read the whole caption, her daughter was like, "Mom, cut it out." The colonial lesson, the genteel, the come on, be
That's
a
legit.
southern belle.
Yep. That was real.
She's the queen of social media. It is incredible. I mean, what a fun person. You are incredible, Jen. You are.
Incredible, next level.
Next level.
It
Yeah.
really is always good to see you both. Honestly, thank you for this movie. Thank you for the choice of a culturally blended family. Thank you for opportunities for young Latino and Latina actors and
Mm,
actresses to be able to step into this role with the two of you.
mm.
And Edgar, fatherhood looks good on you, brother. So does
Yeah.
comedy.
So that's
Yeah.
good.
So does
Thank you. So
comedy.
does comedy.
Thank you,
Yes,
man.
look at
Thank you.
this.
Thank you. I'm very glad. I'm doing this because of this awesome, amazing woman. I mean, she's responsible for all this, for all the, for all this, and for me to, stepping out of my comfort zone and doing comedy, which is a genre that I love. I mean, some of my favorite movies are comedies, and but for some reason, I hadn't been, somehow I hadn't done it before, and Jennifer invited me to do it, along with Miguel, and I'm so grateful because I had the time of my life. I mean, I cannot believe that, I would call it a job. I mean, I felt when we were shooting that I would go to school every day to play with my friends, and it was a beautiful experience. We really clicked. I'm very happy that now Jennifer, Miguel, Jenna, the rest of the kids, they're in my life. I mean, we became very close. Jen and I are very good friends. I mean, it's beautiful when that happens.
It is. It
Yeah.
doesn't happen every time. You guys, thank you so much.
Thank you, Scott.
Julian did tell me that Edgar, you gave him some really great advice. So
Well, because I love it. He's my son. He's my movie son, and I love him. And he's gonna be in my life, and I'm gonna be in his. And I know how hard it is. I mean, I became an actor, later in my life. I was 26 when I became an actor, and I know how hard it is. Can you imagine when you're a kid and when you're a preteen? The level. I was nervous. I was nervous every day, and Jennifer can vouch for this. I
Yeah.
was nervous every day. Everything was new to me, like the snappiness, the quickness, taking the air, speaking super fast, keeping the rhythm. I mean, doing comedy is a very serious business. I always had mad respect for comedians, and now way more than before, because it's super difficult to do it. And then now imagine being a kid, and it's I love that kid. I love all of our kids, Jen.
Yeah, we do. We have the best
We love
kids.
them.